Welcome to basketball on Armstrong. Tonight's game, the Meadville Bulldogs against the McDowell Trojans here at the House of Thrills with my broadcast partner, Vic Kress. I'm Mike Fiorillo, and Vic, should be a heck of a game tonight. McDowell, one of the best teams in Erie.
Yeah, McDowell's 7-5 on the season, but that's a very deceptive record because they have played all over the United States in tournaments and that. They played a much tougher schedule than Meadville. And tonight will be a matchup of premier players. Anthony Lindsay, son, is playing for Meadville at center, 6'8", and William Jeffries Jr., who's a sophomore. They're both averaging 25 points a game, so this will be a good individual matchup, although they won't be playing each other defensively, I don't think. I think they'll be different, but it's a good matchup. Meadville's going to be a little shorthanded tonight, and
Davion Butler will not be in the lineup tonight, but he'll be back at the end of the week.
So it'll be real interesting if Meadville can come through tonight. It's both of these teams will be in the playoffs, but they're going to be playing in different regions and that. So the Meadville playoff will be with Cathedral Prep, and McDowell's in a really difficult lead region with Kennedy Christian and several other schools that are high-powered schools. They're in Division. They're in 6A. So tonight should have a good crowd. We've got the Meadville Pep Band. It's still early for you people that are watching this. Well, you won't be watching it live, but it should be a good matchup.
So settle in, relax, and Vic and I will turn our seats around as we get ready for the opening tip. Starting lineups, and Vic will give us the starting lineups for both teams and the referees.
Okay, let's see. Let's start with the referees for a nice game. 3 veteran officials. Larry Joe Frasina. Everybody knows Larry Joe down Franklin, Oil City area. Rick Dembski and Darren DeFranco. And the starting lineup for the McDowell Trojans. Mason Beck, number 0, a 6'1" sophomore, averaging 6 points a game. The point guard, one of their leading scorers, Jack Gallagher, wearing number 3. Point guard, 6'2", senior. At the forward, number 12, Jared Cray, a 6'2", senior, averaging 6 points a game. Then there's Jackson Hauer, a guard forward, 6'4" sophomore, wearing number 14. And the star of this basketball team, the sophomore, William Jeffries Jr., the guard forward, sophomore, 6'7", averaging 25 points a game. Now for the Meadville Bulldogs, Aiden Miller, senior, starting out at forward.
And here you go, Vic.
Okay, I found my stats.
Wade is starting tonight, Vic. Charlie Wade starting. Charlie Wade is starting for the Bulldogs. Charlie Wade
for the Bulldogs.
Did you hear me?
This is Lamoro Da Vinci husband, wearing number 1, a 6'2" forward, a junior.
Gotta go.
Oh, we're ready to play.
Yeah, Charlie Wade is starting tonight for the Bulldogs. So we have Wade, Lindsay, Lamero, Lindsay, and McElhaney. Meadville in their home white uniforms with red numbers and black trim. So Charlie Wade gets to start tonight, Vic. Jeffries and Lindsay. Jeffries wins the tap, and it goes right to Gallagher. Gallagher bringing it across court, passes over to the left side.
Meadville man-to-man defense right off the bat.
Beck had it. Gallagher gets it on the right side now. Meadville McDowell at the House of Thrills.
Well, Charlie Wade is starting tonight, and he's on
that's what
Jeffries.
I said. You didn't hear me.
No, I didn't hear you. I can't hear you with that drummer behind me.
Yep, Wade starting tonight, and the ball's out of bounds.
Turnover, Meadville's ball.
Off Jeffries, right?
Yep, Jeffries knocked the ball out.
Keon Lindsay will inbound it to Shane McElhaney, and here we go. Vic Meadville on the offense. McElhaney over to Wade. Wade deserves to start the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
Sean Lindsay out. Wings it over to McElhaney. McElhaney brings it back to Sean Lindsay on the right side, outside.
Man-to-man defense for the Trojans. So both teams playing man-to-man to start.
Keon Lindsay with the ball now. Meadville running out weave to Wade, to McElhaney, to Keon Lindsay, to LaShawn Lindsay in the right side post. LaShawn back out to Lamero, long 3. Lamero.
That's a great start. You know why I like the weave to start out with? Everybody touches the ball. Everybody gets into the action.
It's a good point, Vic. Everybody touches the ball, and they get those jitters out as Jeffries now calling for a pick. Look who's guarding him.
Yeah,
Wade is on
boy,
Jeffries, the youngster. There's a long three. No good. Rebound. Comes out Lindsey to Lamero. Lamero's got to relax. Throws it over to Keon Lindsey. Lindsey spots up a three. No good. No good. Ball comes down to Jeffries. Looking to break. Got to stop him. Jeffries down the lane. Good play by Keon Lindsey. Stops, pops. No good. Rebound. McElhaney takes it away.
Yeah, McElhaney took it away from the big guy from McDowell.
Lindsey now goes to his right. Gives it to McElhaney. McElhaney down the lane. Goes inside. Oh, man, he had an open shot and missed it. He went too fast, Vic. Shot is up, no good, but he's fouled by Keon Lindsey. Shane McElhaney's got to relax on those. He just threw it up quickly.
Yeah, well, I think he was either worried about a foul or trying to dry the foul, and he just took his eye off the basket.
That's a good point, Vic. That's a very good point. He'll learn.
Number 3, Jack Gallagher, the point guard, averaging 10 points a game, 6'2" senior.
First shot is up and good. 6:10 to go in this first quarter. 3-1 Bulldogs. On the shot by Lamero Husband. Gallagher now has one more to go. By the way, McDowell in their dark blue uniforms puts it up and in. 3-2 Bulldogs. Keon Lindsey goes over to Shane McElhaney. A little trap press. Back to Wade. Wade can handle the ball. Gives it to Keon Lindsey. Lindsey over to McElhaney. His own Vic.
Yeah, they're switching defenses.
Keon Lindsey.
It's a 2-3 zone.
And that's a bad pass by Keon, and it was supposed to go to LaShawn, and it was knocked out of bounds by number 14 of the Trojans, Ahua.
Now this is where Jeffries and Lindsey will be matched up a lot when Lindsey goes into the low post. Jeffries is playing inside in the middle.
So Lindsey now to his right, gives it to Shane McElhaney. Back to Lindsey, long three. 6-2 Bulldogs.
A good start. A good start.
The best start we've had all year, Vic.
It is.
Gallagher had the ball, gives it to Jeffries on the right side, being guarded by the young Wade, a sophomore. Wade using his body. Lindsey comes to help. Wade fouls him. And, I think McElhaney right now is saying in the way, we're going to use your 5 fouls on him.
Yeah. And the thing is, when he gets around Wade, then that's when Lindsey's got to come over and help. Because there's quite a few inches, about 6 inches difference between Wade and Jeffries.
First foul on Wade. Second team foul for the Dogs. First shot is up and good. Kid's a player, this Jeffries. I said, ESPN, he's in the top 100 players. Only a sophomore, Vic. You got to believe he's going to have a lot of college offers.
Yeah, well, Prep tried to get him. I know that.
Yeah, it didn't work out for Prep.
No, it didn't.
Too bad. Second shot is up and no good. Rebound, LaShawn Lindsey. Meadville up 6-3. 5:20 to go in the first period. Lindsey wings it over to Keon Lindsey on the left side. Keon back out to McElhaney. McElhaney to Wade on the right side. Wade inside to LaShawn Lindsey on the right side.
Nice motion offense by the Bulldogs.
Lindsey to McElhaney. Spots up, puts it up, and no good. Shane McElhaney's been off this year.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2.
There's down the lane. Jeffries up and in.
No, that's too easy. That's too easy. You can't get him to let him drive to the basket.
6-5 Bulldogs.
Of course, it's easier said than done.
Keon Lindsey gives it to Shane McElhaney. Back to Keon Lindsey. Over to Wade on the right side. Back to Lindsey. Inside to LaShawn Lindsey. Wings it to Lamero. Up and in. Lamero 2 for 2 on the 3, Vic.
Boy, he's just got to stay out of foul trouble. 6 points.
4:35 down the lane. Blocked by Keon Lindsey, out of bounds off Keon. 9-5 Bulldogs. 4:36. And this place is rocking early.
Yeah, well, so far, so good, Bulldogs.
Jeffries will take it out underneath his own basket. Interesting that he's taking it out, Vic, and he's not the go-to man on the inbounds play. That's strange.
Well, the reason is he's at his height in that.
And Lindsey cuts in front. They want to go back to him.
Bulldogs trying to run.
Lindsey down the lane, puts it up. Oh, a little too strong. Here comes Jeffries. Got to stop the ball, Vic.
I got to get him outside. Don't let him get in.
Oh, good defense by Wade. Jeffries got away with a little push. Oh, he blocks it out of bounds.
Boy, I'll tell you what, this is going to be a battle on the boards. You've got 2 big teams out there, and so far the Dogs are they're holding their own on the defensive boards.
Paris coming in from McDowell. You said he's one of the subs, and he's in early. Paris takes it and is going to throw it in, and he does to the right side. Husband with good defense. Now McElhaney comes over to guard. Here's Gallagher out front. Gallagher, a big gun for the Trojans. Had the big shot against Prep to beat him by a point the other night.
Yeah, he's a veteran player.
Jeffries on the right side. Meadville playing the zone, Vic, and that means Gallagher's wide open, and he doesn't hit it.
Oh, nice rebound by...
oh, great block by LaShawn.
But Jackson Hauer, 6'4", got the initial rebound, and he shouldn't have. But then Lindsay blocked the shot. So
you know what happened that time, Vic? Lamaro husband did not box out.
Yeah, you've got to know where your man is on that, and you got to put a body on him.
McDowell looking to inbound it, and McElhaney, good try, almost picked it off, but they keep it. Gallagher on the right side wings it over to his man, almost picked off by the Dogs. Gallagher wide open again, going to throw it inside. Husband comes over.
Well, Gallagher missed had a good shot.
He goes down the lane, he brings it out. Good ball movement by the Trojans right now. Ball fake, no good. Rebound, Keon Lindsay. Keon looking to break. Goes over to Wade.
Lindsay really intimidated him.
You know one thing about Wade, he could have got caught in the corner, then he took his time, Vic. He didn't throw it away. McElhaney on the right side.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. Boggs up 9-5.
McElhaney on the left side. Gives it to LaShawn Lindsay. Another three by LaShawn. No good. I thought that had it.
Oh, and the foul on Kinney.
That's not a good foul.
No, and that on Hubbard.
That's the fourth team foul for the Dogs, Vic. None for the Trojans. A third team foul. None for the Trojans.
That's on Husband, number 1.
Miller coming in for Husband right now. Good job.
Probably trying to give him a little bit of a break.
Yep. 3:11 to go in this first period. 9-5 Bulldogs. And here come the Trojans.
You can't let Husband out too long. He's got 6 of their 9 points.
Gallagher brings it up slowly, throws it over to his left side. To Beck, back to Gallagher. Gallagher looking to penetrate. Meadville in his own. Can't. Beck wants to go. He can't. Now Beck goes down the lane, loses it. Nice job by Keon Lindsay to knock it out of his hands. Keon Lindsay's really getting better, Vic. I'm really excited the way this kid's playing lately.
Man-to-man defense, Meadville.
Gallagher wants to go. Beck shuts him off. Oh, almost
double dribble.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Double dribble.
Gallagher head fakes, gets by Beck, stops, throws it inside against 3 people, and Lindsay gets it. Keon Lindsay went to the floor. His brother picked it off.
Keon Lindsay is playing his butt off right now in this first quarter, defensively.
I'll tell you what, Vic, last night it could have woke him up. He really had a good game.
He had a 14-point second half last night. Best he's played all year.
Sean Lindsay getting double teamed, as Vic said would happen. Wings it over to his brother Keon. Keon long 3, up and no good.
Oh, follow your shot, Keon. Follow your shot.
Here goes. They're going on a break. Gallagher down the lane, goes right past Keon Lindsay, gets the foul because he didn't get in front of him.
Well, Gallagher just threw himself in there. I mean, you had to foul him. Gallagher's coming right into you. Even if you stand still, he's coming right into you. But he drew the foul, and that's a senior player right there.
2:03 to go in the first quarter, and it's 9-5 Bulldogs, but we have a shooter on the line. That's Gallagher for the Trojans.
Gallagher 2 for 2 at the foul line already. 3 for 3.
Nice player.
He doesn't even touch iron. It's all net.
Keon Lindsay is out. He has 2 fouls already, and Jonte Brown's coming in. So Keon with 2 fouls. Meadville has 4 fouls. None for the Trojans.
Yeah, we have a thin bench talent-wise right now, and that's, you hate to see guys sitting out with 2 fouls this early in the game.
You know, Vic, we're not getting the ball inside. That's why McDowell has no fouls. All our shots have been outside. 9-7, and Meadville's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout from the House of Thrills. 9-7 Bulldogs. And I got the professor right next to me. And Vic, comments so far?
Well, you know what? I'm really impressed with the way Meadville came out in this first quarter. This is a good first quarter against a very good team. And
no doubt.
So we have to keep it up, though, because it's going to be McDowell's going to keep coming at you. Now they're going into a full-court trap press.
McElhaney, good pass. No, bad
pass by McElhaney. Jeffries.
McElhaney says, I know, but you got to be better than that. Nice job by LaShawn Lindsay of getting that rebound right back.
Rebound by LeBron.
And he's going to bring it up because I'll bring it up. LaShawn goes. McElhaney right in his hands.
Well, he wasn't expecting it, but he should be expecting it. It was like a 3-on-1. And McElhaney was on the wing, and he should have been looking for that ball. But again, I go back to the statement I've been making all year. LaShawn should shoot more. He had an opportunity to shoot that ball, and he elected to pass.
Jeffries on the right side. He's been kind of quiet so far, but don't let that go to you. Now he puts up a tearjerker up in it.
Over Wade.
Yep, 9-9 right now. Meadville's turned the ball over the last 3 times down the court, and McDowell's made him pay. McElhaney now gives it to Brown on the right side. Brown looking around. Now he stops his dribble, so they got to go run to him, and McElhaney finally does. To Lindsay. Lindsay getting double teamed to McElhaney. It's got to take their time, Vic. They don't need to rush. to Miller. Miller to Brown, who will shoot. Let him shoot, and he hits it. Oh, that's a surprise. We'll take it, though.
Yeah, that is a real surprise.
Jeffries running the ball down the court. Wade right next to him. He bumps him up and in. He's fouled.
Boy, I tell you what, this is this.
You got to get in front of him, though. You can't play him from the side.
Yeah, well, you've got a sophomore playing an all-state player. It's a tough matchup, especially when that all-state player is about 6 inches taller than you are.
Wade comes out. Meadville's, that's second foul for Wade. 15th foul. Ferrero's coming in. He likes to put it up. And so Sam Burchett, another sophomore. McElhaney told you, Vic, he's going to play a lot of young kids, and Burchett's in there now.
And you made a good point by saying McDowell has no fouls on him. And that's because, like you say, that we're shooting three-point shots.
Yep, all our shots were from the outside. Shot is up and good. 12-12 with 49 seconds to go. And now with that press, we've got to worry about who's bringing it up. Ferrero's could be a little shaky. Good job to Brown on the right side. Brown now gives it back to LaShawn Lindsay. Meadville should go for one, Vic. Jonte Brown.
Yeah, they should, but
Ferrero gives it to LaShawn Lindsay. A long three. It's going to be short. Rebound, bat around.
One shot.
Oh, wow. Burchett lets it go. And hits it. Sammy Burchett said, I got this, Vic.
That's why I said bad shot. Oh, good.
Jeffries now wants to get down. Brown, good defense. Jeffries puts it up and in. Good defense that time by Jonte Brown. Now Meadville should go for one. Vic up by one with 11 seconds.
Well, they almost have to. They have no choice.
One shot.
10, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Lindsay.
2. Lindsay with a long one.
3. Good! At the buzzer. At the end of one, Meadville 18. McDowell 14. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Vic, real good first quarter for the Bulldogs.
Here's an unusual stat. I haven't seen it before. Meadville has not scored a foul shot. They haven't made a two-point basket. They have 6 3-point shots. That's the good news. The bad news is you can't keep that up. You know, you can't keep that up. We've got to start getting the ball
Vic,
inside.
We've gotten 3-point shots from Jonte Brown, Sam Burchett, people you wouldn't think.
I know. Well, you can't keep it up. We've got to start getting the ball into Lindsay.
I'll tell you one thing.
How many shots has Lindsay had in the first quarter?
I don't know, but one thing is for sure. I can tell you this. McDowell's no Kennedy Calvin. I can tell you that right now.
Lindsay's got no points.
Inside. Brown to Burchett as Meadville got the ball to start the second half to Miller to Fiorillo. Ferrero now gives it back to Miller. Gives it to Burchett. Wasn't ready for it, but he corrals it to Brown. Brown to Ferrero. Meadville playing their bench right now, Vic. Ferrero gives it to Jonte Brown. Brown goes to his right. Back to Ferrero. He's going to let it fly. Breaks it home! Oh, baby! The bank is open! I don't believe this. There's a three. Short. Rebound on the floor. Jonte Brown. Lindsay goes, give me the ball. Jonte goes, I got this. Gives it to Miller. Miller back to Ferrero. To LaShawn Lindsay. Meadville up 21-14.
Biggest lead of the night for the Dogs.
Lindsay to Burchett. Back to Ferrero. To Jonte Brown. Now you don't want to start just throwing them up, right, Vic?
Right. Man-to-man defense by the Trojans.
Lindsay. That's LaShawn. Burt. And he's held. Good call. First time. And that's why you want to work the ball, Vic.
Right.
You get tired on defense.
7 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Dogs up 21-14.
And their starters, except for LaShawn, are on the bench. That's amazing to me.
And the crazy thing is we've got 9 points from 3 guys that don't usually score off the bench.
McElhaney in for let's see, for Jonte Brown, who's limping.
Yeah,
Jonte Brown's limping.
Brown, Burchard, and Ferraro have gotten 3-point shots here.
Looking around for our trainer, and I don't know where she is, but there she is. She's going to go over to see Jonte. Lindsay gives it to Ferrero. Ferrero now gets bumped, gives it to Miller with the ball on the right side. To Shane McElhaney out front. McElhaney gives it to Ferrero. Meadville running that weave offense. So LaShawn Lindsay, I like what they're doing here.
Absolutely. This is really good. Everybody's touching. Good passes. Look for the good shot.
We look like Prep or Grove City right now.
Yeah, that's a Prep offense.
Lindsay now out front. Holds the ball. He's on the left side. He holds the ball. He holds the ball. He holds the ball. Now he wants to go. He stops. He throws it across court to Burchett. It goes down the lane. He throws a bad pass. You can't throw that pass, Larry. JV maybe. Up and in. That's a bad turnover by Burchett.
Yeah, Jackson Howard with the basket, his first points of the game. A lot of sophomores playing in this game.
Meadville is emptying their bench right now. Fiorillo over to Burchett again on the left side. Gives it to Shane McElhaney out front. 6:10 to go in his first half. 21-16 Dogs. Fiorillo on the right side puts it down. It gets bumped. And Meadville luckily gets it. McElhaney on the left side. Back to Lindsay. Lindsay goes to his left. He wants to go inside. He does. He pops it. He gets fouled. They called the foul with the body, Vic.
Yeah,
Two shots.
That's good because Jeffries came in and said, hey, you're not doing it, but he drew the foul.
You know, Vic, I want to just make a comment. I want you to comment on what I'm going to say. When LaShawn backs in like that, the rest of the guys are standing there watching. He has nobody to throw it to. They should run down, right?
Well, you know what? He's got a baby hook shot. I'd like to see him bring that hook shot out of the closet. I mean, he's got a good – we haven't seen it much, though, this year.
We haven't. You know what? Wade is coming in for Birch. You got to give Birch some credit. First varsity action, plays it tonight.
Who'd have thought we'd be 7 points ahead, and this is Lindsay's first points of the game?
No, it's not. He made 2 threes already. Lindsay's got 8 points, Vic. He made 2 threes.
Oh, you know
earlier.
what? You're right. I gave those to Keon. Keon Lindsay.
No, that LaShawn made those.
Okay.
23-16 Bulldogs. 5:55 to go in a surprising first half so far. Jeffries brings the ball across court. Wade's on him again. Wade came back in. Wade's moving his feet. He puts his hand right in his face.
Boy.
He can't do anything but that.
That was great defense.
And like you said, he's got 4 inches on him.
Yeah, that's great defense. You can't play any better than that defensively. The problem is he's only 6'2".
McElhaney, the Keon Lindsay. Lindsay now. Gives it to his brother Sean. He needed somebody to run to him, and nobody was running to him.
You got a 6'7" All-State player against a 6'2" sophomore.
5:25 in the first half. 23-18 Bulldogs. LaShawn Lindsay on top of the key. Wings it to his brother Keon on the left side. Keon now goes. Tries to force a pass to Miller off McDowell. I like that, though. That was a good idea.
Yeah, Meadville's lucky they got the ball.
Yeah. Got a sub for McDowell. Number 12 coming in for McDowell, Vic. He's coming back in the game. He's a starter, Corral.
Dogs have really came out to play tonight. I really give them credit.
I like this. Young people have energized this team, Vic. Wade and those kids. Wade and Miller have energized this team. You know, Miller didn't play for 2 weeks. He was out with mono. Sean Lindsay. And, you know, I got to hand it to Coach McElhaney. He said for a long time that he has some players he could play. McElhaney gives it to Wade. The young sophomore gets fouled. That's the third foul.
Yep. That foul was on Gallagher.
I want to tell you right now, and I hate the coach, but I don't want Wade playing much JV the rest of the year. Because I'll tell you why. He can play a lot of minutes on varsity.
Yeah, I agree. 5 minutes to go. Second quarter. Dogs up 23-18.
Now, of course, Davion Butler will be back starting Friday. Think about Davion with these kids. Good pass from McElhaney to Lindsay. LaShawn now backs in. A little 5-footer. Good. He looks very calm out there tonight, LaShawn.
Well, you know what I hope Davion's doing?
Jeffries hits it. Look at that, wide open up in it.
They beat us down the court.
Yep. Cray with the shot.
Court. That's Jared Cray with his first basket.
Too easy, as you say, Vic.
Too easy. Got to get back on defense.
25-20. McElhaney now to Keon Lindsay on the right side. He throws it up high to his brother. Gets double teamed. Gives it to Miller. Back to Lindsay to McElhaney. To Wade in the corner. Long three. No good. Batted around and a foul on McElhaney. That's a dumb foul.
Yeah, well, it's over the back.
You can't make those fouls. You got to think better than that.
But I give him credit for going to the basket and trying to rebound.
I do.
We have to rebound against this team. Problem is that he was on somebody's back.
Right.
When
he was boxed out. And
he didn't have good position.
4:23 to go in this first half. Meadville takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout from the House of Thrills. 25-20 Bulldogs. Okay, Vic, you're McElhaney right now. What are you telling your team here with about 4 minutes left in the first half? 25-20, got the lead.
Just keep doing what you've been doing, you know, but you got to get back on defense. That's one thing they've got to do, is they got to get back quicker on defense. But keep that ball movement, keep passing the ball, look for the open shot.
Wade, Miller, LaShawn Lindsay, Shane McElhaney, and Keon Lindsay.
Miller hasn't taken a shot yet.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, he's just coming back from mono. Charlie Wade playing.
Yeah.
Charlie Wade, it's amazing that he's playing this.
And he's on Jeffries. Here's your first start, and by the way, you get to guard Jeffries.
Right.
Good luck.
Right. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome to the varsity.
Yeah.
4:10 to go. 25-20. Now Wade is. They switched. Now he's got Keon Lindsay on Jeffries, Vic.
4 minutes to go.
Wade's on to Gallagher now. Gallagher beats him off the dribble down. Reverse shot up, no good. Rebound, Lindsay.
Yeah, Gallagher took him to the basket and had a nice shot, but missed it.
Lindsay to Keon. Lindsay. Keon throws it over to Miller on the right side.
Quick movement of the ball. That's been working for us.
Lindsay trying to back in, double team, gives it to McElhaney, back to Lindsay. Lindsay now gets his brother out front. It's okay to take their time. They got to understand
take your time. There's no hurry. Got to lead.
To Wade. Wade now getting in a little trouble. Bounces it out to Miller to McElhaney. Bring it back outside.
Make sure you get a nice shot. Make sure you get an open shot. There's no rush.
3:20 to go in his first half. Meadville up by 5. 25-20. LaShawn Lindsay throws it over to Miller. Miller pump fakes. Got his man up in the air. Then he missed his shot. McElhaney with a good rebound. Back out to Lindsay. Good rebound
by Shane McElhaney.
Now to Keon. Lindsay wants to go down the lane. Tearjerker. He had the right idea, but didn't put it up high enough.
He didn't put it up high enough. Too flat.
Here comes the Trojans, and almost a turnover. Jeffries wants to go. He gets triple team. Nice pass inside, but Wade takes it away.
Yeah, Wade out hustled him for that ball.
Wade now wings it over to McElhaney. Long three, no good again. Rebound, LaShawn Lindsay.
LaShawn needs to get some shots.
Get to McElhaney again. He's going to put it up. No good again by McElhaney.
He can't buy a basket. Shane can't buy a basket. Said struggle.
Double teamed here in the backcourt, and that's.
Ooh, what's it called? What's the call?
I don't know, but McDowell's taking a timeout. We're going to keep it here. I'm not sure. I think they called a foul, and the Meadville fans can't believe it, Vic.
Wow, that's Rick Dembski with that call.
Called a foul on McElhaney.
Wow. I thought maybe Jeffries got the call.
I think Jeffries fell down. I don't think anybody actually touched him.
Run that back on slow-mo. I want to see that again.
I'm sure Jeff's going to run that back up at Armstrong right now, and I'd love to see the replay if you see it right now.
I want to see a replay, Jeff, of that.
You know, I really don't think I think he tripped over Shane's leg or foot, Vic. I don't think anybody touched him, though. Should have been a no call.
Yeah. Well, we're not sure of that, but that's the way it looks. 16 fouls,
though. McDowell being a one-on-one the next one. They retain possession. Meadville up by 5, Vic. 2:31 to go.
2:31 to go in the half. This has turned out to be a very entertaining game so far.
The Meadville kids are competing.
Absolutely. This is something I was concerned about.
Yep, and these young kids. Look at Wade again going Jeffries. This kid, you got to believe. I tell you what, he's got a lot of moxie, that Wade kid. Your first game in varsity ball, who'd you got? Oh, I got a Jeffries. See that kid out there playing D1? Oh, wow. McDowell now looking for the three in the corner. Right now, Meadville in his zone.
Yeah, they're in his zone. Oh, boy. Jeffries, you got to help in the low post.
Here's the three, and it's going to be no good. Rebound. Oh, Wade knocks it out. Jeffries. Oh, baby. Are you kidding me? Look at this kid. Bounce pass to Lindsay in the corner. Long three. Good. How about Wade? Are you kidding me? Oh, baby. Oh, my. He gets the first half juice box, as Warren Wilson would say. McDowell gets the corner, and that's going to be no good. Keon boxed out, though. Good job, Keon.
Take your time. Take your time. Go into a weave. Yep. Everybody touches the ball.
Nope. Sean's shot is no good, but Miller runs it down. Get it to McElhaney again. No good. What is he doing?
McElhaney's 0 for 6.
And there's a foul, though. LaShawn was pushed out. Foul on McDowell. Right now, we don't need the shot, Vic.
No.
And Lamara Husband's coming in for Keon Lindsay. 1:22 to go. 28-20 Bulldogs.
They've done this with Husband on the bench a long time.
But you always wonder, though, when he's on the bench this long, if he can get a shot back.
Yeah.
Shane's going to inbound the ball. He wings it over to Miller. Long shot. No good. Bat it around. Let's see who gets it. Husband hustles. Wings it over to LaShawn Lindsay.
I'll tell you what, they're letting them play. The referees are letting them play.
Well, you said these guys are good officials.
Yeah, I like that. Let them play. And actually, McDowell might be a little bigger than us, and we're still doing the job on the boards.
We're hustling, too, Vic.
Well, that's
1 minute to go in this half. Meadville really doesn't need to shoot. Lindsay goes down the lane, dunks it off. Oh, baby, the crowd is going crazy. The Bulldogs up by 10. Jeffries had enough. Oh, they call McElhaney for a little nickel dimer. Oh, it's going to be 1-1 for Jeffries.
You know what I like? McElhaney's struggling with a shot, but he's a gutsy kid, you know.
He competes.
He competes. He dives on the floor.
Look, let's look at this. McElhaney competes. Wade competes. Miller competes. Miller and Wade have energized this team, Vic. I really mean that.
I hope Devon Butler, he's watching this game. I hope
he's right there on the bench watching.
He's got to see what we're doing out here,
that's right.
and do the same thing when he plays, gets in the game. Move the ball.
Jeffries now will shoot 1-on-1. First shot is up and good. Boy, this kid's got a good stroke, Vic. You like his foul shooting?
Oh, I like everything about him.
He got 13 points. He's keeping McDowell in the game right now.
He's an all-state player, man.
Right? He's keeping him in the game,
Absolutely.
Vic. Right now, we get the rebound or shot. We don't have to force it. All right, Meadville up by 8. Let's not throw this lead away right now. Take your time.
If we could, I'd like to play for one shot, but 52 seconds is a long time.
We have a hard time shooting one with 10 seconds.
I know that's
Lindsay outside the Miller.
But the way we're moving the ball tonight on the weave, you can do it. You can kill time. Get the last shot.
Brown gives it to McElhaney. 33 seconds.
Get the last shot.
30 seconds.
Get the last shot.
29 seconds.
Good job.
Jonte Brown. They don't want to get double teamed.
Give it up.
Here's LaShawn Lindsay back to McElhaney.
He just got rid of it.
Back to LaShawn. Bring it out.
17 seconds. Yeah, go out to midcourt. To midcourt where Shane
McElhaney with 11 seconds. Gets a pick by LaShawn.
Oh, no, that's too early. That's too early. Shane, come on.
God. Get on him. Wrong shot. It's going to be off. No good. So at the end of the half, Meadville 30, the Trojans 22. We'll be back on TV for the second half. On the radio, we'll take a 5-minute break and come back. Meadville Bats on the Allegheny News Talk Sports Network. Gallagher now is Meadville. What are we playing, Vic?
Well, let's see. We are have to wait. Okay, you'll play man-to-man. Man-to-man defense.
Beck gets it inside to Jeffries, being guarded back
Wade
out
is
to
still
Beck.
on Jeffries.
Beck now over to Gallagher. Gallagher back to Jeffries. Jeffries on Wade. Wade's on Jeffries. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Batted around up to LaShawn Lindsay. Great defense by Wade, Vic.
Yeah, Jeffries should take Wade inside.
Wade's going inside. Puts it up. Oh, I thought he had it.
Blew the layup. What a great move by Wade. He just blew the bunny.
Yep, a little too quick.
The bunny.
Jeffries now.
Oh, he's taking the game over.
Up and in.
Jeffries is starting to take the game over.
Yeah, he wants to. 30-24, 7:10 to go in this third quarter.
You can see that in the last 2 minutes.
Keon Lindsay now on the right side. Wade had a nice opportunity to put a bucket in there. Get it to LaShawn Lindsay. Lindsay now. Wings it over to Shane McElhaney. McElhaney, long three, still no good.
McElhaney.
And he keeps shooting, though. He's not afraid to keep putting them up there.
He's 0 for Tuesday.
Yeah, he is. Here's Jeffries again on Wade. Jeffries down the lane, puts it up.
Wade,
no good, but he's fouled.
Yeah. That's exactly what Coach O'Connor's told him at halftime. Son, take over this basketball game. You got a 6'2" sophomore on you. You get the ball, you do something.
Yep. You're exactly right. So, 30-24, 2 shots for Jeffries. First one's up and good.
Wade's one more foul from sitting on the bench. Oh, he's going to sit right now. Oh, my gosh.
Butler's in.
Butler's in the game.
Wow, there's a surprise. The crowd goes crazy. What do you call him, Pink Shoes?
Wow.
Pink Shoes is in the game.
Pink Shoes Butler.
Second shot is up and good. Coach McElhaney looking for a little excitement here.
He sure surprised us. He told us he wasn't going to play.
I think he surprised Butler, too, because he looked like he was half asleep over it.
Well, let's see how Butler does.
Butler, that's a tough spot to put him in, Vic. He hasn't practiced or played since Friday. Lindsay and Lamaro almost hit each other. McElhaney now over to Keon Lindsay.
Weave the ball. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Davion Butler with the ball. Meadville up by 4. 6:20 to go. Lindsay, nice pass, a little jerk shot up and in.
Boy, that's a tough
Lindsay,
shot.
go to the big man, right, Vic?
Lindsay had 2 men on him. 2 men on him, still scores. That's what I mean. Lindsay has to shoot more, just like Jeffries was shooting more for McDowell.
32-26, 6:05 to go. Gallagher, Lindsay's on Gallagher. That's an interesting move tonight. Gallagher wants to go.
Well, Butler's on him right now.
Here's a long shot, no good. Rebound, LaShawn Lindsay.
Good box out by Butler.
By Hova.
Yeah, you know what? Butler's taken Wade's place on defense on Jeffries. So we'll see how that goes.
All right, you got 2 guys with 5 fouls each. 32-26. You know what I like, though? You don't put LaShawn on him. That's a good move by Coach
Absolutely.
McElhaney. Butler to Lamaro, wings it over LaShawn Lindsay. They break the press. LaShawn now wings it too fast. Shane McElhenney bails us out. Keon Lindsay now on the left side. Keon over to Shane McElhenney. 5:40 to go. Meadville up by 6 in the third period. It is to Butler. Butler loses
lost the ball in his first time.
That was a tough pass, too, by McElhenney. Up and in. Can't turn the ball over. 32-28. Shane McElhenney almost walked. Yep. To Keon Lindsay. Stops, pops, and hit. Keon found it, Vic. 3.
First basket of the night. We've still only got 2
Shot is up, no good. Lamaro with the rebound. Gets it to McElhenney. Dogs looking to break. McElhenney slows it down. They should slow it down.
Yeah, they tried to run but couldn't. McDowell got back real quick on defense. They're playing his own defense.
Lamaro over to McElhenney.
Zone
back
defense.
To Butler. Butler now on the left side. Gives it to Lindsay. Lindsay.
No, it's man-to-man defense.
Lindsay now wants to back in. He does back in. He puts up a 5-footer. No good. Rebound goes to McDowell.
That's a good shot by Lindsay, though.
And let's see. We have a foul on
Husband, I would think.
That's not a good foul. What are we doing
let's
back
see
there?
who it's on.
Yep.
Yeah, Husband.
That's his second. Let's see. His second foul of the evening. 2 fouls against the Dogs. 1 against McDowell. 4:45 to go in the third. 35-28 Meadville.
Coach McElhenney said that he had a talk with Husband last night after his second foul early in the first quarter and said, you got to be careful. We need you in the game.
Jeffries wants the ball. Being guarded by Butler. Jeffries putting a shake and bake on him. Butler's holding his own. Jeffries now gives it up. McDowell working the ball around. Gallagher wants to shoot.
Yeah, they're trying to get it into Jeffries.
Jeffries being guarded by
help
Butler.
out.
Cross court out of bounds. And Coach O'Connell is not a happy camper on that pass.
Well, I wouldn't either if the player threw it into the 7th row of the bleachers.
Oh, you get too much. Butler brings it across court. Butler now gives it to Keon Lindsay. Lindsay to Lamaro, to McElhenney on the right side. McElhenney looking around, take his time.
On Lindsay.
Don't force it to Butler. Butler looking to take him.
You got the 2 big guys.
Gallagher on Butler, and they played. They know each other since elementary level. Gallagher and Butler, they're actually friends off the court. Butler, Gallagher has him. He knocks him down. There's a foul.
There's a foul.
Might be friends, but not on the court.
That's a good foul. Butler looks happy. He looks happy tonight. He's smiling.
2 fouls on each team. 4 minutes to go in the third period. 35-28 Bulldogs. Well, Meadville withstood the first 4 minutes of the third period.
Yep, they withstood that barrage, but there's more to come.
Keon Lindsay back to Shane McElhenney. You don't have to force anything. You got the lead. Butler. Smart by Butler not to take that. Gives it to McElhenney. McElhenney goes to his right. Now he wants to drive, puts it up, misses.
Boy, Shane,
you got to finish. You got to go all the way up.
Law of averages is going to catch up with him. If you believe in the law of averages, Shane McElhenney's due for a bucket.
There's a shot. Oh, great defense by Lamaro. And Lindsay lost the ball. And he fouls. Lindsay had the rebound, lost the ball.
2-shot foul. Let's see who it's on. Might be on LaShawn.
Shane's got to relax and keep looking at the square when he goes up.
Yeah.
All right, this could bring it to 5.
That's only the first foul on LaShawn.
Yeah.
Ooh, 14. Howard missing a foul shot.
That was a Hulitzer shot. 3:31 to go. Meadville up by
7 points
right now.
They got a box out now. You got Husband and Lindsay in the #1 rebound position.
Both.
Nice rebound by LaShawn LeBron.
Gives it to Keon, his brother. Keon now whips it to his brother. LaShawn puts it up and in. Meadville ran on that time.
Yeah, they got McDowell slow back, getting back on defense that time. Tit for tat. Tit for tat.
3:15 to go in the third. 37-28.
That's on Keon.
Out front.
Keon Lindsay.
That out front or a shooting foul?
He got beat off the dribble. That's not a shooting foul.
14th foul against the Dogs. 3rd foul against Keon Lindsay.
Yeah, it was not a shooting foul. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Dogs up 7. That is right. Dogs up 7.
Jeffries now gets it inside. Should be 3 seconds. Back to
and Jeffries hasn't touched the ball in 2 minutes. They got to get the ball to Jeffries. He is their offense.
Gallagher wants to go on Butler. Gallagher's down the lane, puts up a nice shot, no good. Rebound, pat around, gets the ball. It's inside. He works back off to Stanton. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, batted around again. Oh, that's a walk. Not foul. Not a shot, no good. Lindsay with the rebound.
4 shots.
Wow, the Dogs are playing. He gets fouled, Vic.
4 shots, 4 offensive rebounds by McDowell under the basket.
Oh, no talk. Yeah, you know, Gallagher's noted for talking.
Yeah, well,
and he's talking to LaShawn.
Gallagher and LeBron going at it. This game had a little bit of everything.
It's a great game to be at, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're revving up the intensity.
2:47 to go, 37-28. This would be a big possession. We can score here, Vic.
The thermostat has been turned up in this game.
And Butler coming off the bench. Who would have thunk that tonight?
Yeah, that's a real surprise.
Sean Lindsay
McElhaney with all kinds of surprises tonight.
He is. He's pulling them out of his hat. Nice screen by Romero, gives it to McElhaney, back to Butler. Butler now looking to penetrate. He goes down the lane, pulls it out, 8-foot jump shot. Get! Butler said, I can do it! The Butler did it!
Yeah, the Butler's back. The Butler's back in the house.
39-28 Bulldogs. Gallagher down the lane, puts it up and in. Nobody played him. And McDowell takes a 30-second timeout. We'll take a timeout. Bulldogs 39, McDowell 30. You know, Vic, I was just watching McDowell coaches. They were barking at the officials, saying our kids got hammered 4 times inside, and the official looked at him and smiled and walked away. In other words, he's saying we're letting them play both ways.
Yep. I think they've done a good job.
I think they have too, because we're not here to watch them officiate. We're here to watch the players play.
They've done a good job.
2:17 to go.
How about this? The Butler's back in the house.
And Ferrero's in there now. Look at this, putting Fiorillo in a key situation now.
2:17 to go, third quarter. Dogs up 9.
Ferrero's in there with Miller. Butler's going to bring it up. Tells Fiorillo to go ahead. He does. Fiorillo gives it to LaShawn Lindsay. Lindsay was going to shoot, thought better of it. 2 minutes to go in the third.
Man-to-man defense. Man-to-man defense by the Trojans.
Butler now goes to his right. Good defense by the Trojans. Give it to LaShawn Lindsay.
Run some clock. We don't. With no hurry. We don't have to shoot the rest of the game. We're ahead.
1:50 to go. 39-30 Bulldogs. Butler wants to go down the lane. Good pass to Lindsay up and in. Oh, baby, what a pass!
Butler with a great pass. Butler's back. What can I say?
Gallagher wants to go, though. He goes right past Fiorillo, and Fiorillo pushes him, and that's not a good matchup for Fiorillo against Gallagher.
Well, we've had a couple bad matchups tonight, but really we've been lucky because they haven't hurt us.
15 foul against the Dogs. 1:38 to go in the third. 41-30 Bulldogs. Trojans will take it out in their own basket. Gallagher will look to inbound it this time. Gives it to Logan. Gallagher's out of bounds. You know, that time I like that. Gallagher's inbounding and not Jeffries.
I'll tell you what, if you're driving up North Street or something, park a car and come in and watch a fourth quarter. This is dandy.
Jonte Brown's in for Lamaro, so Meadville going Ferrero and Brown and Butler and Miller and
going smaller.
LaShawn never gets a break.
Meadville's going smaller.
Real small.
Yeah, why take him out?
Whoa! That was a shaky pass. Jonte gets it to LaShawn, long three. Go! Get it out! Rebound crashes the board, but Miller couldn't hold it.
Miller had it taken away from him.
Jeffries is going to... Oh, great play by Butler, though. They would have had a layup. Good hustle by the Bulldogs, Vic, and the crowd loves it.
Yeah, Miller's got to come down with that rebound. He's got to hold on to it.
Yeah, you got to take it away.
Yeah, just took it right away from him.
You got to get stronger. Play against the big boys. 1:19 to go. 41-30 Bulldogs. 1:19 in the third. Good defense by Ferrero right there.
They're looking for Jeffries, can't find him.
Yep.
Jeffries going in and out of the low post.
105.
Can't get the ball. Can't get the ball. There's a long shot.
Good. Nope.
No good.
Rebound up and in.
Somebody didn't box out.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't box. I don't know who it was.
Miller now gives it back to Butler. Butler now wings it over to Brown. Brown back to Butler. She go for one here.
Okay, I'd go for one shot. Weave, go for one. Get the last shot. Don't give them even any kind of opportunity
45 seconds and running. 40 seconds
Run the clock,
to go.
Guys.
41-32. Brown out on the right side. Nice bounce pass to Miller. Miller to Ferrero. Ferrero looking around.
Get out. Get the ball out of midcourt.
Back to Butler, and that's what they're doing. 30 seconds to go. Coach Mack said run it.
Yeah, let the big guy with the ball.
And Lindsay just told Butler we want to run it. I like LaShawn Lindsay's taking a little bit of leadership out there, Vic. 20 seconds to go.
Run the clock. Run the clock. 20 seconds. 17.
Back to Butler.
16. 14.
Butler on top.
11. 10.
Meadville up by 9.
Run your offense. 10 seconds. Run it.
Butler, 8-foot shot. No good. Rebound. Batted around. Ferrell, what a stupid foul.
Yeah.
That's not a smart foul.
No, that's... They might look at that for a flagrant foul. I don't know. Let's see.
No, there's no replay here.
Oh, that's what they do. Replay.
4.8 seconds.
That was a bad foul.
I'll tell you what, though, Vic. Rest of the game, McDowell's in a penalty.
Well, Butler shot that ball too early. You know, he also shot that ball too early.
Here we go. Got to get on Jeffries.
They're going to have a chance to score.
Behind the back. He falls down. Ferrero put it up at the buzzer. No good. At the end of 3.
Wow, this is a physical game, guys.
Meadville 41, McDowell 32. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We increased our lead by a point with a quarter to go. Who would have thought it?
No, it's unbelievable. I would never have fathomed that we'd be 7 points ahead for most of this basketball game.
If we can hold this, Vic, this would be one of the biggest wins.
I think it would be the biggest win of the season, considering everything.
Yeah, the season, easy.
Considering everything, what's happened with the suspension.
Well, let's look at what he's doing here again. McElhaney's rolling the dice. He's got Brown, Miller, LaShawn Lindsay, Keon Lindsay, and Butler. So Jonte Brown is staying in there, and Lamaro and Wade are on the bench. I'd like to see a lot of Wade and Lamaro in the middle of the fourth quarter.
Now, you don't want to try to freeze it or slow it down because you got to go with your offense. There's a lot of time left in this game.
Meadville inbounds it to Butler in the backcourt to the forecourt. 7:55 to go. Here we go, Vic.
The key is you just don't take a bad shot. Take nothing but good shots.
Let's keep running this play. Yep. I like this play. You don't need to shoot, like you said. Just run it. Let them foul you. They don't have any fouls. Keon Lindsay's going to take an 8-foot shot and no good.
That's a bad shot. Nobody underneath.
Yep. And there's a foul on Jonte Brown. That's a stupid foul. And why are we shooting?
Well, it's a bad shot to start with.
That's what I mean.
You got to. I know Keon had 14 points in the second half last night, but he has not been a good shooter all year long until last night.
Well, we don't need it right now.
And you don't need that shot right now.
And Gallagher, a good foul shooter, will shoot 1-on-1. Meadville with an 11-point lead could go down to 9 in a hurry. 7:40, a lot of game left. A lot of game left. McDowell's used to coming back. They came back against Prep. First shot is no good. Shot. Oh, they get the rebound, though, Vic. Gallagher wants to shoot. Lindsay goes out. He puts the ball on the ground, and Lindsay gets it. Gallagher's had a tough night, Vic.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Their supporting staff has had a bad night.
Lindsay down the lane. It gives a great pass to who? Butler wasn't ready for it, but Butler saves it. Bounce pass to Brown. They don't have to hurry.
No, you don't have
Butler's
to shoot.
going to shoot it, and no good. Rebound batted around. Comes up with it is Gallagher for the Trojans. Gallagher stops. He throws it, and Butler steals it. Butler, Jeffries on him. Butler, no call, no foul. I got to get back.
Yeah, Butler tried to draw the foul, but Jeffries was too smart.
Yep, he backed off. 7 minutes to go.
That was a great defensive play by Jeffries.
Meadville up by 11. And there's a foul again, a dumb foul.
Brown, I think.
You can't leave him in there if he's going to make dumb fouls. That's the 18th foul.
Yeah, now it's, McDowell's struggling at the foul line, though, but we're lucky. We're lucky they're struggling.
11-point lead, 6:56, and you wonder when he's going to put Wade back in.
Yeah, I tell you what, he shouldn't wait too long.
I don't know what he's waiting for.
You're trying to win with second-line players in a big game like this.
Shot is up and no good. Rebound batted around. Let's see who gets it. McDowell gets it.
Brown, you got to get that rebound.
You got to die for that one.
You got to get that rebound.
Jeffries has it. 6:49. Jeffries pushed it off. Keon Lindsay. There's a walk. Wow. I don't know about that one, Vic. They were both pushing.
I didn't see it. I'll tell you the truth. I was screened out. I was blocked out.
I mean, he pushed off on Lindsay, and Lindsay pushed him back. Got to get Wade back in.
And
Come on. Here he goes, finally.
The next foul is going to be a two-shot automatic foul. It's going to be the
rest of the game is 6:45 to go.
So that's a lot of, that's a lot of bonus shots that they're going to get.
He's taking Keon Lindsay. Vic, he's taking Keon out, and Wade's coming in.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Keon playing out of control a little bit.
I think Lamaro needs. Let's see, what is he doing? Timeout.
The thing is,
timeout, McDowell. Go ahead, Vic. We're going to stay here.
Yeah, we've not taken good shots here. We've 4 shots. We've 4 shots in this fourth quarter. And again, when you're in the fourth quarter, you're in a close game with a good team. You have to know who your shooters are. And your shooters right now in the quarter, Butler, LaShawn, and that's basically about it. You want to try to get one of those 2 guys the ball.
I agree. It's going to be interesting here the last 7 minutes.
I mean, you got Butler's averaging 12 points a game. You got Lindsay averaging 25 points a game, and you got guys shooting that are averaging 4 points a game.
Lindsay has 21 points tonight. He played really well with Sean Lindsay. All right, Lindsay. Going to have Miller, LaShawn Lindsay, Brown, Butler, and is he going to put Wade in, or what are we doing here?
I would put Wade in because he's a smart player.
Wade. I would too.
Okay, he's in there.
Jeffries will shoot 2. Try to bring it to 9.
The only one I'd like to see in there is I'd like to see Husband back in there.
6:45. Meadville up by 11. Jeffries will shoot 2. First shot is up and good. going to be a 9-point lead, Vic, with a lot of time left, 6:45.
19 points for Jeffries.
Meadville has 19 fouls. McDowell will be shooting 2 the rest of the game, only 3 against the Trojans.
Yeah, Jeffries averaging 25 points a game. He's looking for number 20 right now with 6:45 to go in the game. Can the Dogs hold on?
Here we go. We'll find out right now.
Jeffries has only missed 1 foul
Butler
shot
to Miller to Lindsay. Lindsay now handling the ball. Gets it to Butler.
Run some clock.
Butler with the ball. Well,
Ooh, almost a walk.
Gives it to Wade. Back
Almost
to
a
Miller.
walk.
To Butler. Butler to Lindsay.
That's who you want to have the ball.
No good.
That was a good shot. Good
Gotta
shot.
use the backboard.
He had the shot in the low post.
Jeffries wants to go one-on-one on Butler. He does. Down the lane, puts it up and in.
Mr. Jeffries starting to take over again. 22.
Got to put Husband back in, I think. McElhaney's going back in.
Yeah, Husband and McElhaney should be back.
Wade
in
now to Butler. Butler to Miller to Lindsay on the left side. 5:50 to go. Meadville up by 5. Brown to Wade to Miller to Butler, up and in. Nice ball movement by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, good pass by Aiden Miller. Miller's not going to shoot the ball, but he's a good passer.
Gallagher now.
He got a good pass to
Gets the
Butler.
ball out front on the left side. Jeffries telling Gallagher to come to the right side. Gallagher does. Jeffries wants that ball. He's telling Gallagher, give me the ball. He does. Jeffries pushes off on Butler.
Yeah, he pushed Butler, but no call. That's a good no call.
McDowell looking for it. Gallagher has it.
Good no call. Let him play.
5:20 to go. 5:20 to go in the game. Gallagher down the lane. He loses it out of bounds off Meadville. 5:17 to go. Here comes McElhaney back in the game for Brown.
Yeah, that's a good move. That
Yes,
is a very good move.
Very good move. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. 5:17 to go. As Beck has the ball.
Lindsay on
Gallagher
Jeffries.
has it now. Gallagher being guarded by Wade.
Jeffries
Back
all
to
alone
Beck.
in the corner.
Back Jeffries now being guarded by LaShawn Lindsay. Jeffries, good move, backs in, gets a
nice block.
and Meadville
Nice
gets
block.
it.
Shaq with a great block that time. So that was a match of the premier players, and Lindsay got the best of it.
5 minutes to go, Vic. Can Meadville hold on?
Pass the ball, slow it down, slow it down.
Butler gets it across, throws it to LaShawn. He's going to let it go. Doesn't hit it. Wade taps it back. Can McElhaney get it? No. It goes to McDowell with 4:48
That's okay.
to go.
You want your best player shooting. He was a good shot. I don't mind LaShawn shooting that shot because he's one of your best players.
And he was wide open.
Shooter on the team. Huh?
And he was wide open.
Yeah, he's wide open. So you got to shoot that.
4:48 to go. Meadville by 7.
If somebody else would have shot that, I'd have said that's a bad shot.
Gallagher now
Man-to-man defense, Meadville.
to Beck. Beck has the ball.
4:42 to go in the
Beck
game.
to Jeffries, almost stolen by Butler, and Miller comes up with a loose ball.
Nice
Gives
play
it to
by
Butler.
Miller.
Butler now looking to lead the break. Take your time here, Meadville. LaShawn Lindsay almost let it go past his hands.
Slow it down.
Butler now on the left side, 4:20 to go. They don't need
4:20.
points. What do we? Oh, wow, long shot. Wade? No.
Again, that's not really a good shot in this stage of the game.
McElhaney needs to tell him. 4:10 to go.
Kill the clock. Hickory dickory dock.
Gallagher with the ball. He wants to go on Miller. Gallagher stopped by Miller.
You get the two big men on each other.
4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go.
Big man on
There's
each
a long
other.
three. No good. Rebound. Nobody there for the Bulldogs. Up
Oh,
and
you
in.
know, got to box out. Miller, you got to box out. Shane, you got to box out.
Shane's not had a good game. 5 points lead for the Bulldogs with 3:45 to go. Lamaro looking to get back in. Miller bounce pass to Lindsay. Lindsay now going to be double teamed. Just bring it back out and work it again for the next play. Throws it across court to McElhaney. Just bring it out. 3:30 to go. Inside to Miller. Miller back outside. Lindsay's going to post up 3. Get it! 3:20 to go. Meadville 46-38.
21 for LeBron.
Jeffries now. He said, looks at his coach. What do you want me to do, coach? Nobody else can put it in.
Star on star.
Butler.
Star on star.
The Butler's guarding him. Gallagher now throws it inside. Oh, that was a good block, and they called a foul.
That's on Butler.
Baby.
I think it was Butler that's going to get it. He and Lindsay were both on him. Let's see who they give it to.
First foul on Butler.
Butler gets a foul.
10 foul.
I'll tell you what, Jeffries has only missed one foul shot all night long. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Vic Husband's coming in for the Dogs.
That's good.
See who he's going to come in for.
Yes. I think for Miller.
No good?
I think he'll come in for Miller.
You're right. He is. How did you know that? You're going to leave Wade out there, right?
Yeah, I'd leave Wade out there. Miller is...
Got a box here. He missed the first one. Sean Lindsay telling Wade to get in there.
I like this lineup at this stage of the game right now. This is who you want out there for me.
A lot of time left, though. 3:06 to go. Meadville hanging on to a tenuous lead. Shot is up and good. 46-39. Butler now has got a full court trap zone press. Butler looking to break it. Throws it over to Lamaro Husband. He's going to wing it. And Lamaro throws it away. That was a dumb pass by Husband. You can't do that.
Oh, three-point play.
That was a bad pass by Lamaro Husband. Trying to pass it over Jeffries.
3-point play. 3-point play.
Yep, here come the Trojans.
Well, you knew they weren't going anywhere.
No, and they play. Keon Lindsay coming back in. That's a good move. Shot is up and good.
Timeout.
We have a timeout. No timeout. Just a stoppage to get a sub in.
Oh, okay.
46-42 in favor of the Trojans.
2:55 to go. Full court pressure by the Trojans. Full court.
Husband now. Doesn't know who to give it to. Gives it to Butler. Butler being double teamed. Gets the ball taken away. Shot is up and good. Trojans down by 2. Lindsay now with the ball. Meadville up only by 2 with 2:40 to go in this contest. Meadville had an 8-point lead. Husband wings it back out to Butler. Butler to Lindsay. Lindsay being double teamed to Butler. You got to make sure on your pass. That was a bad pass.
They're all passing. All of a sudden, they're playing a little tight.
Look at Lindsay telling Lamaro, think.
Meadville's tighten up.
I don't think they're tightening up. They're just making a bad play. 46-44. Husband has made 2 bad passes. Good pass to McElhaney, and the Husband back out to Butler. He's going to take the 3 and doesn't hit it. Let's see. Ball's on the ground. 2:20 to go. A bucket will tie it up. Inside, up and in. We have a tie score. I tell you, Lamaro Husband hasn't done anything. Meadville lost the ball, and McDowell takes a timeout, and O'Connor's all excited over there as they come back. We're going to leave it here, and Vic, last 2 minutes hasn't been pretty for the Meadville Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, they just, you know what, they're just making bad plays. As you mentioned, they're making bad plays, but that's because they're tightening up. You know, McDowell's putting that pressure on the guards, and right now, you know, it's a telltale time, and McDowell's been here before. They played this really tough schedule. But right now, when Butler came in the game and that, I thought, well, good, now it's an even ball game, but McDowell's pulling ahead.
No doubt about it. 46-46 here. McDowell with the ball. They can go ahead for the first time tonight.
And I'll be honest with you. I want to see LaShawn. LaShawn has to be the man right now on offense. LaShawn has to be the man. Whether he's passing it or shooting it, he's got to have that basketball, okay? Yep. He's got to have that basketball and let him make the decision.
Sean with 24 points. Jeffries with 23. 2:05 to go. We are tied. And don't forget, McDowell's in a double bonus for us of the game, too. Miller back in the game.
Yeah, that's all advantage right now with McDowell.
Meadville's taking Husband out. He had a tough 3 minutes there. Jeffries gives it over here to Gallagher. Gallagher looking. Gallagher's been quiet, but he can come alive right away.
If I'm McDowell, I'm looking for Jeffries.
1:45 clock, and they're running some clock now, Vic. Jeffries with the ball.
Well, yeah, they could take the last shot if they wanted to.
They're running the clock right now. They call timeout. They're running clock right now unless they have a layup. That's what they're doing. 1:30 to go. Tie score. Yeah, you know. Gallagher down the lane, throws it outside. He has an open 3. Good. And that was by
Carr.
Skylar Carr.
Skylar Carr with 7 points.
Yep. Butler to Miller.
Now you can't hold the ball. Now you've got to shoot.
to LaShawn Lindsay.
We've wasted this lead.
To McElhaney. McElhaney's had a tough night down the lane. Puts it in. And he goes for the line. Does she walk? McElhaney on a tough night all night, Vic. Has the will to take it to the hoop.
His first basket.
Yeah,
his first basket seems like in 2 years.
And he had enough guts to take it to the hoop, Vic.
Yep. Well, you know what? He's a gutsy kid.
Got to make this shot, though.
He's a gutsy kid. He's a hard-nosed kid. He just has had a bad streak shooting a basketball, but boy, what a time to make your first basket.
I need to get this one, though, to tie it up. 1:01 left in his game.
That's only the 4th team foul against the Trojans with 1 minute to go in the game. 1 minute to go. You know McDowell.
Got it.
He didn't think he was going to make it. Did you notice that? As soon as he let it go, he went in to follow his shot.
Meadville calls a timeout. We're keeping it here.
Okay, if you're Coach O'Connell or if you're Coach McElhaney, and it's Coach McConnell's call, he's going to play for one shot. I would think he would play for one shot. You can't lose if you play for one shot.
Jeffries or Gallagher?
Pardon?
Right, Jeffries or Gallagher take the shot.
Right.
Meadville can't foul. McDowell can foul, though.
Yeah, you can't foul.
But
yeah,
McDowell can foul.
McDowell can foul. That's the advantage. They've only got 4 fouls. But
great game, though. You know, great game tonight.
Ideally, you hold the ball 10 seconds. You want to try to shoot the ball with about 4 seconds to go, because if you miss, you're not going to give Meadville that much time to come down the court.
Right.
And with 4 seconds, you still have a chance to get the offensive rebound. So they should ideally wait until there's about 4 seconds to go in the quarter to shoot the ball.
All right, Meadville's going to have Wade, LaShawn Lindsay, Keon Lindsay.
Yeah, you want your 5
Miller,
best defensive players out there right now. This is defense versus offense.
So here we go.
And watch Jeffries. Let's see, who's on Jeffries? Okay, it's his own defense.
Butler's on him.
Jeffries is outside.
Seconds.
That's a good place.
Clock is running. They're going to bring it back
Stay
out.
on Jeffries, Butler. Stay on him. He's not going to stay in that corner for very long. 38 seconds. No worries. Stay on him.
Holding the ball. Gallagher almost went back court.
Yeah.
29 seconds. McDowell going for one.
Very good play by McDowell. This is what they
double
want to
team,
do.
and McDowell has to call the timeout as he was almost trapped.
Okay, 2 things. Good.
But keep it in here.
Number 1, it's good defense by Meadville. Meadville played good defense on that. But number 2, McDowell's doing what they should do, and they're going to hold that shot for one shot, and you know who's going to shoot that ball. They're going to somehow get a play for Jeffries under 10 seconds to go, and he's going to make it or not. But you want your best player. You want your best player to shoot the ball.
You know, in this quarter, Vic, Meadville scored 8 points. McDowell scored 17. 17 points in this quarter for McDowell.
Well, Meadville's not used to being in this situation. You know, you're not.
So it's a good learning thing for them,
too. They're not used to having a lead in the 4th quarter against a good team like McDowell. And this is good for them. Win or lose, this is a good game for them.
No doubt. It's a good game to grow from.
Yep.
I agree.
I mean, Meadville's played well tonight. You know what? In the overall picture, they played well, especially when they played most of the game without Butler.
And also the young kids have done well. So here we go. Gallagher gets it with
24 seconds.
Meadville looking to trap him. Gallagher takes along the right side and, almost picked off.
17 seconds.
Yep.
Jeffries at the high post. Now Jeffries has the ball. He's going to drive. He's going to drive.
Lost it. He gets it back.
Ball. Call timeout. Call timeout. Call timeout.
Yep.
Oh, boy. Now that's reversed.
5 seconds.
There's plenty of time for one good shot. Oh, boy.
We're keeping it here again. This is a great high school game.
McDowell really
we're glad that Armstrong and Checkers is here tonight.
Yeah,
you can't ask for a better game,
This is a good one.
And this game will be on TV tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night at 9, you can watch it.
Yeah, this is one for the ages.
Hey, Vic, you know, remember 2 years ago we had that team? We made a couple half-court shots to win games. Do we have a bank shot in us?
Yeah. Well, okay.
What are you doing? Passing it to LaShawn?
They had their best player shoot. We've got to have Lindsay shoot.
Well, we got to get it from here to there.
There's plenty of time.
No, but we can't make a bad pass.
No.
Now, if I'm McDowell, I'm double-teaming Lindsay right now. Somebody else is going to shoot it.
I see Lindsay taking a 3-point shot.
How about McElhaney hitting it? McElhaney has hit it one all night. Wouldn't it be awesome? Look at LaShawn. LaShawn is telling Davion, he can't, look at this, I love this. LaShawn is taking over this team. He just told Davion, be smart with the ball. Lindsay's taking it out. I
tell you what, we got to get the ball over half court. McDowell's going to try to prevent us from getting that ball inbounds.
First thing is don't throw it away.
Right.
Can't turn it over. Here's the pick. Butler's got it.
Wait a minute. Is this a foul?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's smart.
That's all right.
That's smart. That's
not a shooting foul, but Meadville should get the ball on the sideline.
That's only 5. They're going to foul again when we get the ball.
4 seconds. They want to foul before it gets into Lindsay. They want to foul before it gets into Lindsay.
Half court, throws it to, oh, he missed the pass. He was wide open, Miller. And it goes out of bounds. We're going to overtime.
Well, wait a minute. There might be time on the clock. There might be time on the clock.
Well, there's not going to be enough time for a shot, though, I don't think.
You don't need much time if you got the ball on your offensive side.
You need at least 0.5. Anyway, I think that's it.
Okay.
49-49.
They're putting 3 seconds on the clock.
0.3, Vic. 0.3. You don't have enough time to shoot.
Yeah, you do.
But it's not our ball.
Oh, I thought it was our ball. I thought we had the ball.
It went off Miller's hands.
Okay. I thought we had the ball. I was going to say you get it and shoot. Foul.
Wait a minute. We do have the ball, Vic.
Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, well, we can get a shot. Get the ball to Lindsay.
Throw it towards the basket?
Yep.
0.3 seconds.
Yep.
Here we go. That's good. Jeffrey's going to take it. Throws it toward the basket. Shot is up and no good. So we're going to overtime. 49-49. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Isn't it appropriate that it's overtime?
Yep. We'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, Vic, who gets the advantage now in the overtime?
Well, that's a good question. It's maybe whoever controls the tip and has the first possession.
All right, McDowell shooting 2 shots the rest of the overtime, and they only have 5 team fouls.
Yeah, that's a big advantage for McDowell right there. So they have a definite advantage on the scoreboard. 10 fouls against Meadville, only 5 against McDowell.
Lindsay, Butler, McElhaney, and Miller, the 5 for the Bulldogs.
But that's what happens when you're a 3-point shooting team. You don't get fouled very much. And wait a minute. Now what's the officials calling?
I'm telling Keon Lindsay you had to move over a little bit. Great game, great atmosphere. 49 up. Overtime at the House of Thrills.
Oh, McDowell with the possession.
Yep, they do. And Gallagher wants it, and he gets cut off
Let's
right away.
see what we're playing here. We're playing man-to-man.
Beck with the ball, gives it back to Gallagher. Over to Jeffries.
Jeffries, you give him help. Give him help.
He did. Gallagher with it again.
Jeffries
Gallagher's
outside.
going to go inside off Lindsay. And shot is no good. Rebound to Sean Lindsay. Take our time. 3:35 to go in overtime. Meadville with the ball. LaShawn Lindsay now.
Yeah, LaShawn's got to look to shoot. He's got to look to shoot.
Butler now gives it to McElhaney.
McElhaney. Shooter to shoot.
We made a big shot, McElhaney, to tie it up for us at the end of the game. When he's having a bad night shooting, he came through to tie it up.
Jeffries on LaShawn. What a matchup. What a matchup with 2 premier players.
Butler out front. 3:10 to go in the overtime. Butler wide open for a 3. No good.
That's bad shot. Well, it wasn't a bad shot, just didn't go in.
Gallagher now racing down against Lindsay. Box it on! Keon Lindsay said no. No.
And Gallagher is slow getting up.
Yeah, well, he fell on his own.
He's got the slow getting. Oh, yeah, he did. He cracked his knee there on the hardwood.
He's a tough kid, though.
He's a tough guy.
Kid.
Oh, yeah, he's a great player.
3:02, 49 up. McDowell with the ball.
He's a competitor.
He sure is.
You've got a whole slew of competitors out on the floor.
Great high school basketball game. Ball is in a bad pass taken by Miller. Throws it to Lindsay. He's wide open down the lane. Oh, he missed the dunk. He got fouled. He'll shoot 2. He's not happy. He thought he had that dunk.
Yeah, well, he almost did. That's a good foul by Jeffries because it's an automatic 2 points if he doesn't foul him.
And now, next foul by McDowell, and Meadville will be in the penalty.
Yep, so
Meadville will be 1-on-1. McDowell shooting 2. 2:56 to go. Let's see if LaShawn can put the Dogs ahead. 2 shots. Lindsay's first shot is up and good. Dogs up by 1. What a game.
25 points for LaShawn. That is his average.
You know, we've watched him since he was a freshman, Vic, and boy, has he grown. Too strong, batted around, good rebound by Jeffrey. Stupid foul by Butler. That makes him go to the line to shoot too.
Yeah, and it's going to be 2-shot foul.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And he stopped the clock. You want to hustle, but you got to use small. Okay. 50-49 Bulldogs. LaShawn's first miss in a long time on the foul line. They're all tired, though. They're tired.
He was 3 for 3.
Jeffries now will shoot 2, so the pressure's off when you have 2. First shot is up and good, right through there. 50-50, 2:54 to go.
He makes this shot. He and LaShawn will each have 25 points. Isn't that appropriate?
Jeffries out a big second half. Big second half.
Well, he asked for the ball. He asked for the ball.
Good. Okay. We're up by 1 is McDowell. 2:50 to go. 51-50. Putting the press on. McElhaney breaks the press, gives it to Miller. Miller gives it to Keon Lindsay. Keon now running the offense. Gives it to LaShawn Lindsay. 2:40 to go. Jeffries on LaShawn. Jeffries said, I want him. You got him. LaShawn now taking Jeffries down the lane. Puts it up.
Oh, he blocked it. Jeffries blocked the shot.
Yep. Now Meadville's going to have to hustle. Down by 1. Jeffries takes his time.
Good defensive play by Jeffries on our big guy.
Yep. Jeffries, good player. Meadville down by 1 with 2:20 to go. Jeffries wants the ball. He's got it. Gives it to Beck.
Boy, there's a mismatch inside with Butler on Jeffries. He needs help. Okay, now Jeffries coming out to the high post.
Jeffries now on Keon Lindsay. Takes it up. They don't want to shoot. They're up by 1. 2 minutes to go.
There's no reason. They don't have to. They can get a really good shot or else.
Coach O'Connell saying, run the ball. Don't worry about it. Jeffries now down the lane. Puts it up. No good. Rebound batted around on the ground. Somebody go down and get it. Nobody went down to get it. Somebody had to go down and get it. Butler now. Meadville down by 3. 1:45.
27 for Jeffries.
LaShawn Lindsay on the corner. Jeffries guarding him. Throws it back out to Butler. Somebody's going to have to shoot because Jeffries not letting Lindsay shoot. Keon Lindsay. Doesn't have a shot. Butler. Meadville down by 3.
132 to go.
Down. Piss it inside, up and in. What a pass.
Aiden Miller with his first basket all night long.
Great pass by Butler. Meadville down by 1. We're going to keep it here. Meadville has a 30-second timeout. What a great game. This guy O'Connell, what's he worried about? That was a great play. What's he crying about?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't
either.
I don't know what the story is.
I have no idea. He cries a lot. Vic. Meadville down by 1. What do you do if you're Meadville? Just play good defense, I guess.
Well, you don't
they're going to run the clock. But they're going to run the clock. Look, the referee's still complaining.
That's the problem when you're in a double bonus. You can't afford to foul them, so you just hope that you can steal the ball or get the rebound. But they don't have to shoot. They don't have to shoot because they're ahead.
What a great high school game, Vic, I tell you. And I'll tell you what, folks, you got to come out and watch this Meadville team play. They deserve your attention. Yeah. They are a nice bunch of kids and a good team. And they are a team. Even though LaShawn gets a lot of points, Vic, he's got a good supporting cast. And, Miller is getting better and better. Shane's had a tough night, but to get that big shot at the end to put him in overtime.
He and Aiden Miller hadn't scored all night long, and each one of them has a late basket, and it's the basketball game.
Great pass by Butler. And I think what O'Connell was saying, he thought Butler might have charged on that pass. I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it either.
Gallagher will inbound it. 1:27 to go. McDowell will take their time. Meadville's going to probably trap him here. Meadville's going to try to trap him right here.
Meadville going into that 1-2-2 zone press.
Yep. McDowell gets it across.
2-2-1. 2-2-1 zone press.
Where's the help? Now they got him. Now they got him. 5. Oh, almost.
Ooh, dragging that foot. That's almost a walk.
Oh, there's a steal. There's a foul. 1-on-1 on McElhaney. Jeffries foul. What a class kid he is, Vic.
He's
you
a
see
good
Jeffries
kid.
Go right up and help McElhaney. Jeffries Jr. is my favorite player outside the Meadville
I
kids.
agree with you. I think his dad's a doctor up in McDowell.
His mom is.
Pardon?
His mom's a doctor.
Oh, his mom's a doctor.
Yeah. Great young man. And you know what? Jeffries Jr., I'm glad you stayed at McDowell and didn't go to prep.
Yes. I know, Mike. I know.
Prep isn't happy about it. Okay, here's we go, Vic. 1-on-1.
Oh,
McElhaney.
boy. Here's pressure.
That's way short. Oh my God.
Air ball.
You talk about.
I'm sorry, but that's being tight.
Way tight.
Pressure situation.
Wade in for McElhaney.
Boy, that's a big play by McDowell, because if he doesn't foul McElhaney, that's an easy basket. That's an easy basket for Meadville.
They're up by 1 still. And Jeffries has the ball with 1 minute to go, Vic. What do you do now?
McElhaney going to the bench. Charlie Ward's in the game.
Charlie Wade's in.
Charlie Wade's in. Ooh, there's a travel.
Yep. Jeffries out front.
Boy, that was a two-point play by McElhaney if he can make the foul.
Yeah, he had a bad night offensively. We got to do something, Vic. Under 40 seconds, and Wade fouls Jeffries, and that's Wade's 5th.
That's the worst guy to foul. That is the worst guy to foul. You had plenty of time to foul somebody else. Don't foul him, especially when he's out at midcourt.
That's Miller's foul. That's his 2nd. Got to be ready for a miss here, though, Vic.
Yeah, just a bad foul.
Be ready for a miss, though, and I don't think we are. He made it.
You don't foul one of the best players in this state.
McElhaney's in because he can shoot a 3. Meadville down by 2, probably going to be down by 3. 39 seconds to go. Jeffries now with 28 points in the even.
Yeah, and you got to come down and get a quick shot, because even if you make a deuce, you're still a point behind, and the clock has been running seconds off.
Shot is up and good.
Yeah, that's.
Boy, they're a good foul shooting team.
Well, yeah, they are. And I don't know. He's done all the foul shooting.
Lindsay to McElhaney.
You got to shoot.
Brings it out. Throws it to Keon Lindsay.
The right guy has to shoot.
Well, Sean Lindsay, Butler or Lindsay, but they're on both.
Butler Lindsay has to shoot.
Butler Lindsay
has to shoot.
Boy, is he.
Butler Lindsay has to shoot.
McElhaney missed another one in the corner. Another 3 he missed.
McElhaney's probably about 1 for 11. That's just a guess.
55-52. McElhaney's had a night to forget.
But he said, you know what? Other than shooting, he's played a decent game. He's played good defense. And he has been a quarterback. When Butler didn't play for about 3 quarters, he brought the ball up the court.
Just likes the game here at 19 seconds.
The wrong guy shooting the fouls if you're Meadville.
He missed the first one.
But if he makes this, it's a two turnover or a 2 game.
If he makes this, you got to get a quick 2.
Yeah, you got to need 2 baskets. You need 2 baskets if he makes this. 3-point play's not going to do it. 30 points.
Meadville down by 4, a minute to go. Butler's bringing it up quick. 17, 16 seconds, 15, 14. Lindsay down the lane, puts it up. He gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. O'Connell doing a little dance over there.
Okay, here's the score. He's got to make both foul shots, and you got to hope to steal the ball.
Yep.
You got to hope to steal the ball.
Well, Meadville has a timeout left, so if he makes both, they'll probably take a timeout, Vic.
Yeah, they should.
Set up our defense, right?
Or else just set the defense up right away. As soon as he makes his 2nd foul, you just got to pressure the guy taking the ball inbounds.
Makes it. Brown and Wade are coming in for Lindsay and McElhaney. Do you hear me? Brown and Wade are in.
Yeah, that's your defensive team.
Yep. Down by 3. 12 seconds to go. Lindsay pounding the ground. Shot is up and good.
27 for Lindsay.
Here we go. Everybody's guarding somebody. Jeffries got fouled by Butler. I don't know why we didn't double team him.
Make somebody else get the ball.
Double team him,
Make somebody else get the ball and foul that person. Don't foul Jeffries.
Double team him.
See, we're not used to being in this position. And we don't know what to do in this position.
11 seconds to go. I would double team them.
Well, what you wanted to do was prevent the guy from getting the ball in.
Well, maybe only make 1 or 2 again. Give us a chance.
If you did get it in bounds, you wanted him to get it to somebody else other than the Jeffries. But of course, McDowell's players, they're smart. They're smart. That's just like us. If we had that situation, we'd want to get it into Lindsay. They want to get it into Jeffries, and they were successful. 31 points.
3-point lead can make it 4 with 11 seconds. Meadville's running out of time right here, Vic.
Yeah, well,
got to hope for a miss.
Yeah, he has to miss this for us to have a chance.
McDowell up by 4, 11 seconds. You got to go. You got to go.
Points.
Look at Lindsay. He lost the ball. What the heck's he doing? Oh, well. That's it. McDowell's going to win this game. It was a great game, folks, in overtime.
Yeah, it was a Meadville had a 7-point lead for most of this basketball game.
Yep. Another foul. And will go to the line for the Trojans. Number 0. Don't even see his number up there where the scores are. 6 seconds to go. McDowell's going to win. His first shot is good. Boy, they are good on their foul shots, though. We had that chance, and we missed that shot in overtime.
Hey, good teams make fouls.
Yep.
And we put them in that bonus early in the second half, and they've capitalized on it.
No doubt. Next shot is up, and good. 60-54, 6 seconds. They're going to let us shoot now. McElhaney to Lindsay.
Throw it up,
Lindsay,
big guy.
a long 3, no good, and that is it. The final score, McDowell 60, Meadville 54. We want to thank the Armstrong viewers and Jeff Corey as McDowell beat Meadville 60-54. Thanks for watching, everybody. On the radio side, we're going to take a 3-minute timeout, come back with stats from Vic and Coach McElhaney. We'll be back in 3 minutes.